Okay, I'm going to grind up some venison today. We're going to make some burger out of it, or ground venison. First of all, I'm going to cut up, this is pork belly. And so I figured pork belly, a little research, it's 48% fat. Yeah, so I have to add the meat that's in here to the weight of the meat, and then use the 48% of this towards my calculation of the fat to meat ratio. So I'm shooting for like 12%, and this is right on, so I'll use this whole thing for as much meat as I've got. So anyways, I'll cut this up, and the way I'm going to do it is I'm just going to cut across this thing, put it in strips like this, so that when I feed it into this meat grinder, it actually grabs a hold of it and pulls it down in there. You don't have to really stuff it so hard. But I like to lay it out on a cookie sheet here, and we'll stick it in the freezer, get it a little bit harder, not frozen solid, but we'll get it a little bit harder so that it doesn't jam up and gum up the grinder, and it just makes a nice cleaner cut. And so I've got the head of the grinder, the throat and everything in the freezer, so that can be ice cold too. That helps. So you don't want your grinder getting overheated or anything. It just really makes for a gummy mess then. But anyways, I'm going to cut this all up like that. Guy, it looks like thick sliced bacon, doesn't it? Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I have this pork belly all cut up here into strips. So I'll put that in the freezer and let it harden up for a little bit. Well, probably about a half hour, maybe a little more. But yeah, you want it nice and firm, but not frozen solid. And then I'll see you back here when I take it out, and I'll have the ice cold throat or auger and the tray put on, and we'll start grinding this stuff. Because I want to grind this first and separate from all the other meat, and then I'll add it to it after I get it mixed. And then we'll regrind that venison and the pork after it's mixed. We'll regrind that one more time, and we'll be ready to package it up. Anyways, that's it for now. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we had a little malfunction there. Apparently I cut my slices too thick for this grinder. We'll try this again. It's working pretty good, I think. So anyways, you feed all this in here a little at a time. See it coming out here. And at the end of it, we'll mix it all in with the other meat. So. Okay, well, we'll keep passing this through until we're done here. Put this in the fridge, and then we'll start doing the deer meat. I'm going to lay it out on trays and get it semi-frozen too, so that'll take a little bit. But I'll be back. Okay, so this is what the grind looks like. Here, I'll clean this guy up, get him ready for the meat. Clear out all the sinew or whatever's caught in the blades there, or the plate. So anyways, I'll put this in the fridge, keep it cool, and we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, we're going to start grinding some of this deer meat. It's been in the freezer a little bit. It's a little or stiffened up a little bit. So here we go. Let's turn this guy on. crank up the volume a little bit here. That seems to be working pretty good. So I'll keep doing this and I'll be back. Looking pretty good. First grind. Okay, here we go again. We're going to try this. The reason it was grinding so rough with the oh, that's nice. With the pork belly. That's what I'm trying to say. Was fats just when you cool it, it's a lot harder than meat. So, anyways, this seems to be going pretty good right here. So we'll give it a shot. Yeah, it seems to be going pretty good here. It's pretty good. So after I get done with eating all the deer meat, I got 3 more trays to do. I've already done, and they're bigger than these. I've done. So there'll be a total of 7 trays full. Anyways, I'll get back to you here when we start mixing the fat. Still going here. Okay, I'm going to get the meat all ground up. So I'm starting to mix in some of this pork right here and into here. If you look in here, can you see that? Okay. And then, so this is the ground pork belly with a lot of fat, and that's some of the deer meat. So I'm having to go on 5-pound increments to mix this right. And then had to convert that to grams so I can weigh it right. So I need 2,270 grams roughly. This is painful, I know. Okay, and then so I'll tear it, and then I'll put 659 grams of fat in here.
Okay, I'm going to stop and then we'll start again.
So now I just got to mix this up. Get it kind of mixed in. Just mix it relatively good because we're going to grind this one more time. Run it through the grinder one more time. A lot of people like to use the smaller plate. I don't know what it is. It's either like 3/16, but I'm using a 1/4-inch plate. That's kind of like, that's what I like. I just run it through there twice on a 1/4-inch plate. I like that texture myself, but probably most people run a finer plate on the second grind. So to each their own on that one, I guess. So anyways, I'll mix this all up and keep going, and then we'll run this all through the grinder one more time. Okay, I'm ready to grind the final grind here. So this is all the fat or the pork belly all mixed in with the fat. So anyways, I'm gonna run this through again, and this is kind of, it takes a little longer to do this process, so here we go. All right, we're going to start this again here. Last grind, 1/4 inch holes. It's the way we like it. Okay, this is it. It's all ground up. Can't remember how many pounds they had here. It's gonna be like 47 pounds, something like that.
So we should end up with about 47 1-pound packages, because that's what we're gonna package it up as, 1-pounders for the two of us. That's plenty.
Then we're gonna try, we'll make hamburger patties for hamburgers tonight.
Yep.
We're gonna try it out, see how it tastes. So let you know how that goes. So we're gonna just vacuum seal this, so we might get a picture or a little video of us doing that later. We've got a little cleanup to do now. Okay, we're vacuum sealing this stuff. Getting them in packages, getting them flat like that, labeling them, getting them stacked in the fridge here. So here's one that's ready to go.
We're actually gonna be putting them in the freezer.
Oh yeah, freezer, okay. We'll put one in the fridge though for tonight.
Yeah.
Actually, we won't seal it. But.
Right, maybe we can just put 2 patties aside.
So anyways, these keep a long time vacuum sealed like this. I like this a lot better than, you know, the paper wrap, which is fine, but. We're gonna grill up some of that deer meat here. We've got some burger patties formed here, so we're gonna do some hamburgers. So anyways, that and of course, we'll give this a shot here. Let's see what it looks like here so far. We're cooking at about for 500. That's what they look like. They're going. Give it a shot. The burger turned out really great, just the way we really like it. Thanks for watching, Homesteaders. The retired life is great.